Now, listen, no relationship is worth your life. No marriage is worth your life. No partnership is worth your life. We are talking about domestic violence. How much should be withstood? When is it the right time for you to choose you and quit? I mean, for you to choose to love yourself enough and then let go of that situation, of that partner, of that anything that is bringing domestic violence to you. Domestic violence, by the way, knows no age, knows no color, knows no, marital status, and knows no whether you are legally or illegally staying together, whether you're cohabiting or whatever situation that may be. Domestic violence is violence, just like you're hearing the word. And like I started saying, no relationship whatsoever, no marriage whatsoever is worth your life, is worth your peace. If anything is costing you your peace, then it is too costly. It's too expensive for you because it will end up going away with your life. So, mama, my brother, my sister, whoever is watching this, if you have been trapped in domestic violence for long or for some time, well, the onus is on you. You can choose to stay or you can choose to go. But here we are looking at when is it right for you to choose to quit. Because this can be physical, this can be emotional, this can be mental, it can be verbal, it could be economic, financial, anything that is putting that violence on you, anything that is causing that kind of abuse to you. If they are mistreating you, if they are disrespecting you, if they are ignoring you, battering you, etc., then you are not valued wherever you are. Wake up and go where your value is going to be recognized. Remember, you can never be good enough for everybody. Yes, you can never be good enough for everybody. And I say this confidently because I know that's the reality. I have talked to, beautiful people, good-hearted people who are staying where they are not appreciated. I have talked to patient people, prayerful women and men, but who are staying with partners who are not appreciating them. They are abusing them emotionally, psychologically, mentally. They are broken. They are abusing their finances. They are not being appreciated. They are loving, but they are not being loved back. But some have chosen to keep there for different reasons that I'm going to be discussing here. But my friend, if you think moving on or moving away or maybe taking a break is the best thing for you to do at that particular moment, then follow your heart. Because I have seen men dying, I have seen women dying, I have seen children falling victims to domestic violence. Sometimes they are, they are killed, they are abused, they are battered over things they know nothing about. So what are you waiting for? Yes, and by the way, if you're new here, kindly consider subscribing to this channel and, join this wonderful family so that we can grow together, help Stream Media UG to grow. And if you're meeting me for the very first time, my name is Rachel. Please consider hitting that red subscribe button such that we can, grow together. And if you're a returning subscriber and a returning viewer here for today's video, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you very much. So before I delve into why and when you shouldn't stay, please hit that subscribe button. Remember to also hit the like, that thumbs up, icon, such that YouTube can be able to recommend this video to many more other people. Now, when you are trapped in this vice of domestic violence, most of these people are kind of brainwashed. They think like they cannot be able to walk away. They think it's a big problem to walk away. They always think about the other party rather than thinking about themselves. And that is what is keeping very many people in situationships, in a relationship where domestic violence has become a daily thing on the menu. My friend, if you think moving away is the right thing for you to do, then move away, because you will end up losing your life, losing your confidence, losing your self-esteem. Some people, have become disabled because of the persistent fights. They are fighting with their partners and things are not working out the way they thought things would be working out. So don't stay simply because you have been there for so long. Somebody will say, I have been with this man or this lady for 10 years, for 5 years, so how am I supposed to move away? My friend, you can always move away once you believe moving away is the best thing for you to do. Don't stay in a marriage, in a relationship that is being torn apart by domestic violence simply because you have put in or injected in a lot of money. No amount of money is worth your life. Yes, you injected in lots of money, maybe trying to build up property, maybe trying to, amass wealth with that partner, but eventually they are not appreciating you. You can still move away. Don't stay simply because your family is saying that you need to stay. Your family is not you. Probably your family members who are telling you to hang in there are very busy enjoying their lives. If you think it's the right thing for you to do, move away, irrespective of what your family members are telling you to do. Because what you are experiencing is being experienced by only you, solo. It's you who knows what's going on in your life. Move away if you think it's the right time or the right thing for you to do. Yeah, don't stay under a relationship or in a marriage that is riddled by domestic violence simply because your friends say so. Your friends are not you. It's you who is going through whatever is going on in your life. They might be telling you to stay because they don't know how you are feeling, what you are going through. They are not you. Choose you. Choose your happiness. Choose your joy, and then follow that. Yeah, don't stay because your religion says so. You are not the founder of your religion. Walk away. Take a break. Excuse yourself, and then refocus on yourself. Put up all those broken pieces, and then see if you can really go back, or if you think you should move away, completely or permanently. Then some other people say, oh no, I can't go, I can't move on because, he or she was my first love. Excuse me, my friend. Yes, he was or she was your first love, and we thank God for that. But your first love, in quotes, inverted commas, is the one who is now tormenting you. So what are you choosing? Are you choosing your first love or you're choosing you? Choose wisely. Choose where to go and when to go there. And then some other people, men and women, are staying in domestic violence riddled marriages or relationships simply because they hear or they were told that it's normal, especially in some of our African communities. Some people think, violence, some level of violence, can't be avoided. Some level of violence, is normal. My friend, it's not normal. If it's costing you your peace, if it's costing you your freedom, if it's costing you your confidence, if it's costing you productivity, If it's hurting you, then it's not normal. They said it's normal, but are you feeling normal? Are you really feeling fine? If you're not feeling fine, then think twice about, the same thing. Then some other people will say, no, I can't go. I am staying because I don't think I will ever find somebody to love me. Who told you that? That's a lie. It's a misconception. You can always find love again. You can always find somebody to appreciate you. So, I don't know why I am not being seen properly here, but I think you can see me now. So, if you really think that you will not find some other person to love you the way the other person or that person in question was loving you initially, then you are misleading yourself. That's a misconception. Simply walk away. Then open up your heart. If you're willing to be loved again, then of course you are going to be loved again. Fall in love with yourself and then create a fertile ground for whoever is going to love you. And then there are these other guys who stay simply because they want to keep up appearances. They want to appease some other people. They think, oh, what are they going to think about me? My friend, your life is yours to live, and you choose how to live your life. If you think you should keep in a domestic violence, torn relationship or marriage, you are hurting nobody but you. The guys you want to show how happy you are, how stable your relationship is, are probably outside there enjoying their own relationships, marriages, or maybe they're being single and they're very comfortable. But you think you want to see them or to make them see you as if you're very happy, as if you're satisfied, as if everything is okay. If things are not going on perfectly well, then they are not perfect. Don't act like things are okay, yet you are dying deep down within you. So, if you want to fit in, you want to keep up appearances, you want other people in relationships to think that you are like them, or you are happy like them, and you want to act like you are happy, those same friends will get the shock of their lives once they wake up to news that you have been battered to death, that you have been battered to a certain disability. So choose you and then move on. Nothing is worth your life. If it's between life and death, then choose life. If it's between, maybe misery, anger, and all those things, then yet you can always find peace. Then why can't you go for peace? Choose for peace. Rather choose peace and then choose happiness and then go for the same. And then there are these other friends of ours, somebody who will say, I am going to stay because I believe it's only death that is going to do us apart. My friend, don't stay because you believe it's only death that shall do you apart. If you think it's only death that is meant to do you apart, then you shall one day, one time meet it under that domestic violence situation. I know death is imminent. People always die. But please, why should you make yourself a candidate to premature death? Why should you die in, at the wrong time, if I may say that? So move on. Don't wait for somebody to batter you to death, to batter you to your grave. Move on. It's possible you can make it. And of course, as I come to the end of this video, please don't stay simply because you want to set an example of a strong woman or a strong man. Yes, we know you are a very strong woman. We can see you are a very, very, very strong man. In fact, you are very strong. But sometimes you need to become weak so as to protect your peace, so as to protect your life, so as to protect your joy and your journey and your confidence and your everything good. If being weak means going away or taking a break such that you live a domestic violence free life, then move on. If being weak is what is going to save you from the beatings, from the mental, physical, verbal abuse, then become the weak one and then move on. I know after some time, because time is such a beautiful healer, after some time you will definitely emerge as the winner, and that will mean everything to you. So instead of dying, please become the weak one. Act like you are the weak one. Move away. Take a break. Reconsider things, and then you can maybe always get back together if you think it's the right time. It's the right thing for you to do, or you can as well choose to move on completely for the sake of your life, for the sake of your peace, and for the sake of your happiness. And finally, never stay where domestic violence is being, meted on to you simply because you are pregnant already, or you already have a child or children. We thank God you have children. We thank God you are pregnant and expecting maybe to have your first child or maybe to have an extra child. But my friend, I have seen people die. Men die. Women die simply because they were trying to hang in there, to be brave enough, to be strong, to set a good example to their children, good example in inverted commas, to set another good example, to other parents somewhere. But my friend, if that violence is growing, or if it has already grown, if it has already increased to the extent that it's now physical, you are being beaten, battered left, right, and center, then why can't you walk away or choose other means, maybe that will make you reconcile with the other party if he or she is willing to do so anyways. Minus that, hanging in there might make you a dead hero. You might lose your life in that situation and leave your children with either a single parent or without any parent, assuming maybe you were the only surviving biological parent of those children. Why not rather move away such that your children have you in life, not maybe physically where they live, but they know you are alive somewhere. You try to find access to your children when you are alive. But once you are gone, then you are gone. You can't do anything. You can't help those children at all. You'd rather be, maybe separated, but alive. Then you look at how you can do co-parenting and the rest. Minus that, your children are going to lose you, or you'll end up losing them. Now, choose wisely. I'm not saying that there is anything called a perfect situation. There is no perfect marriage. There is no perfect relationship. Just like there is no perfect human being. With all my imperfections, if I meet some other person, let me say maybe a husband, with all his other imperfections, things are likely to happen. You might end up quarreling. You might end up, maybe some fights will break up. But once things go beyond to a level where you, as a normal person, already see that your life is in danger, then choose life. Choose peace. Choose happiness and choose joy. Because we live only and only once. So when you lose it, then you have lost it, and you can never have it back, and we can never have you back. Now choose you choose whatever you choose wisely. Make your choices wisely. Remember, domestic violence is so real. It is happening. Lots of people are undergoing the same. Some have become brave enough to say no to domestic violence, and they have moved on. Others are finding it a trouble to move on. Others are losing their lives and body parts and property and many other things due to domestic violence. So don't become the next victim. Choose to move on, because domestic violence is real. You'd rather move on and watch from a side instead of keeping in and then become a dead hero. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I believe I'll be meeting you in our next video. And until then, I wish you nothing but the very best. And once again, kindly consider subscribing to this channel, just in case you are yet to do so, such that we can grow together. I love you, and I wish you the very best. And until then, bye-bye. Keep enjoying yourself.